say $1,100 a fortnight, but then gave you not that in cash, but actually gave that to you in coupons. So they were effectively managing how you were going to spend that. So you would have X amount of coupons to spend on rent, X amount of coupons to spend on food. How would that make you feel?
Very restricted, I think. I guess we like our freedom to be able to choose how we spend our money.
Yes, I wouldn't like to have choices taken away. If I can make a choice, yes, that's the way I'd like to go. But if the worst came to the worst, I know my parents lived through the Second World War when they lived on coupons, and yeah, they had to budget and manage, and they did.
They survived, but
yeah.
I think it comes down to survival rather than being able to really enjoy life.
It's kind of a tough question. I don't think it's the government's responsibility to determine where I'm going to live or how I'm going to live. I mean, I guess if they're providing us amount of money, they do have a certain amount to say of it. But I feel like my opportunities to make my own choices are kind of taken out of my hands.
Well, I'm not sure that would work. I mean, how can they say how much I could spend on rent if my rent is decided by my landlord? I'm not sure how that would work.
So that might mean that you would have to work out where you're going to live.
Probably
you'd have
try and find a different place to live, or yeah, definitely would have a huge impact on my lifestyle.
I think that'd be more difficult because how could you budget? Because like the rates only come in once a year, and it'd be difficult to actually budget, I think, because you try to spread your expenses out over the fortnight. Because it's like you have to have insurance on your car and insurance on your house, so they're extra expenses. We had $800 just in 1 month to insure one car in the house. Was $800. So I think telling people where to actually spend the money wouldn't be all that good, because how could you budget? It'd make it more difficult.
Disagree with that. I really don't feel that would be a very wise way of giving people the money. Like people, if you're meant to be an adult, you know, living away from home, doing everything else. You're meant to be the one making decisions on how your money gets spent. And let's say you got a car, and then they give you food coupons and everything, yet you can't get the money to service your car, so it can take you to wherever you need to go, like university or something like that.
I just think it's a bit of an imposition, really and truly. I mean, when you're in your 80s, you know, if you can't control your money then, well, I don't see how you ever can.
Would you feel a bit put out by the fact that the government is telling you?
I'd feel untrusted, very untrusted, not to be able to budget my own money. So yes, that's true.
And part of it is that because the amount of money that you receive, you're very, very aware of that. So yes. Your budgeting skills, I would suggest, would be exceptional.
I rock. Yeah. My budget's brilliant. A lot of the time I still manage to buy nice clothes for my kids and give them everything they want. My son has a lot of Lego. Lego costs a fortune. But yeah, my budgeting is very tight.